Hey guys, good evening. Tonight, per many requests, I'm going to be making some baby back ribs. So just want to get the smallest ribs that you can find. And the first thing you have to do is prep the ribs. And the way you need to do that is by taking that shiny piece of skin off the back. I normally just take me a really sharp knife, just loosen up that skin. Once you get it nice and loose, you get your hands right underneath it and then just pull. And normally, yeah, just like that, the whole thing will just come off. That'll help them to be super nice and tender. Once you've got that skin peeled off the back of the ribs, again, which will help to make them tender, I like to cut mine up into about 4 or 5 pieces. This not only helps the cooking process, but it makes it a whole lot easier to serve, especially when you've got guests coming over. That way you can just pick up a piece and put it on their plate instead of having to cut it up with the barbecue sauce on it. So simply just cut these up just between the bone. I usually do 4 or 5 ribs each, and then just place it into this baking sheet where we are then going to apply the dry rub. The next step to these ribs is a lemon. That's right, a lemon. So just cut your lemon in half. And you've got your ribs already in this pan here, and you're just going to squeeze this lemon and then rub the lemon on each rib. We're going to flip these over. What the lemon does is take some of the acidic out and just helps it to be much more tender. And the same thing with the other side, just squeeze the lemon juice on and rub it in. We'll let this sit while we're making the dry rub. So let's get busy with the dry rub. You're gonna start off with a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. You're gonna add 2 teaspoons or 1 tablespoon each of paprika. I think I need to go get some more paprika. Chili powder. And then you're gonna add 1 teaspoon of dry mustard, oregano, and then a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, onion powder, and salt and pepper. Let's just mix this all together. Look how beautiful. We're gonna apply this directly to the ribs, front and back, and we'll let sit for about an hour prior to cooking. Of course, if you can let this sit overnight or even 3 to 4 hours prior to cooking, that makes it even better. You can use this rub on ribs, country style ribs, or even pork chops. I like to wear gloves, maybe that's the nurse in me. You can do it however you like. So just take the rub that you've done, and then you're just gonna apply it, top the ribs. Just give it a good rub in there. It makes them a beautiful reddish brown color. And we're gonna make sure to flip over and then do the other side. Some people run out of rub, so if you're one of those people who you feel like are super heavy appliers, you may want to make a little bit extra. And of course, you can also save this. Obviously, you don't want to save the one that you've had your pork cans in, but you can save this into a container, airtight container with a lid, for up to 6 months. There you go. We've got these all rubbed in now. We'll go on to the next step. So you're going to place the ribs, you're going to put shiny side down in a grill proof or oven proof deep pan. You're going to cover this with thick heavy foil. You can grill this or bake this on 200 degrees for 2 hours. And then we'll take that off and then just give them a little charring. You can do that on broil in the oven or on the grill, just turn it up to around 350. At that point is when you would apply your barbecue sauce, and we're gonna be using my Damn Delicious barbecue sauce.